The Lakers' season wasn't supposed to start like this. It wasn't supposed to look this dominant, this electric, this new. When they traded away Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic last February, the basketball world erupted in chaos. Analysts called it reckless. Fans said the franchise had lost its mind. After all, Davis was a champion, the defensive anchor of their 2020 title run, and the heart of the team's identity. Trading him for Luka felt like detonating the very foundation of what made the Lakers contenders. But less than a year later, the results are impossible to deny. The Lakers are faster, freer, and flat-out terrifying. Luka hasn't just filled the void, he's rewritten the script. And now, Los Angeles doesn't just look reborn. It looks unstoppable. In just 2 games, Luka has already carved his name into the record books. His season opener against Golden State was a warning shot. 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Complete domination. 2 nights later, against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he detonated again, 49 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, a masterpiece of control, skill, and raw competitive fire. 92 points in 2 games? No player in Lakers history has ever opened a season like this. No player in NBA history has done it quite this way, with such poise, such inevitability, such command. Luka has joined legends like Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain in beginning a season with consecutive 40-point performances. But the stat that really separates him is even rarer. He's the first player ever to open a season with back-to-back games of at least 40 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's doing it all without LeBron James. That fact alone changes everything. For years, the Lakers existed in orbit around LeBron. Every move, every decision, every media headline, it all came back to him. His timeline dictated their urgency. His preferences shaped the roster. His cryptic tweets fueled endless speculation. The Lakers were trapped in the gravitational pull of a 40-year-old superstar who, despite his greatness, made it impossible for the team to move into its future. But with Luka, all of that noise has evaporated. There are no cryptic emojis, no off-season power plays, no whispers of family ties and trade deadlines. Just basketball. Luka plays with a focus that feels almost old school. No gimmicks, no drama, just domination. At 26, he represents everything the franchise has needed: youth, consistency, and a future worth building around. The Lakers are no longer a team clinging to one man's timeline. They're a franchise reborn, centered around a player with a decade of greatness ahead of him. While LeBron watches from the sidelines wearing his son Bryce's Arizona Wildcats jersey, Luka is out there rewriting what the Lakers look like without him. Faster, looser, more connected. It's not just the numbers. It's the way he's winning. Against the Timberwolves, Luka faced 2 of the league's best defenders in Jaden McDaniels and Rudy Gobert. Athletic and built to frustrate scorers, he torched them. 10 for 12 shooting against their combined coverage, 24 points directly in their faces. When Minnesota's guards were asked post-game about their defense, they called it embarrassing. Luka had broken their will, not through flash, but through surgical precision. Step backs, crossovers, floaters, skip passes, every tool in his arsenal on full display. And the Lakers' offense around him, it's never looked smoother. Austin Reeves has blossomed into a secondary playmaker, dropping 25 points and 11 assists in that same game. Rui Hachimura chipped in 23 points on surgical efficiency, hitting 10 of 13 from the field. DeAndre Ayton added 15 and 8, anchoring the paint while spacing just enough to give Luka room to operate. This isn't a one-man show, it's a symphony, and Luka's the conductor. Every possession flows through his hands, and somehow, it always ends with the right decision. Head coach JJ Redick, who was once questioned for his lack of experience, now looks like the perfect leader for this new era. Before the season even started, Redick boldly predicted that Luka would win MVP, praising his drive, maturity, and basketball IQ. And watching this team operate, it's easy to see why. Redick has built an offense that maximizes Luka's brilliance spacing the floor, encouraging pace and empowering every player to move with purpose. After their dominant win over Minnesota, Redick praised Luka and Reeves for managing the game with surgical discipline, noting that the team had just 10 total turnovers compared to their high teens averages against the same opponent last season. That's what structure looks like, a team learning from its past and evolving. But greatness never comes without setbacks. After that second explosion, Lakers fans got the one update they were dreading. Luka had suffered a sprained left finger and a bruised lower leg. Despite playing through visible pain, he still dropped 49 points, barely missing a beat. That's the kind of mentality that separates stars from legends. The team later confirmed that he'd miss about a week, nothing long-term, but enough to remind everyone just how much they need him. Redick didn't downplay the loss, calling Luka a player who creates an advantage on every single possession. He's right, there's no replacing that still. Even without him, the Lakers have proved they can survive. Austin Reeves answered the call immediately, dropping a jaw-dropping 51 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists against Sacramento. It wasn't just a career night, it was a message that this team has depth and belief. Every time one star goes down, another steps up. That resilience might be the Lakers' most underrated weapon this season. The brilliance of the Luka trade becomes clearer with every passing game. When it first went down, it felt impossible. The first time in NBA history that two reigning All-NBA players were traded for each other mid-season. It sounded like something out of a video game. But the Lakers front office didn't act out of impulse. They acted with vision. They saw the cracks forming around Anthony Davis, the injuries, the inconsistent effort, the ticking clock. Meanwhile, Luka was entering his prime, posting MVP-level numbers year after year in Dallas with little to show for it. The gamble was obvious. Trade short-term comfort for long-term greatness. Now, it looks like a masterstroke. The Lakers have gone 18-10 with Luka on the floor, a 64% win rate. Second only to Oklahoma City in the West. Vegas has slashed their championship odds, with bettors flooding in to back Los Angeles as one of the top contenders, and for good reason. Luka isn't just padding stats. He's leading, inspiring, transforming. He's the kind of player who changes an entire franchise's trajectory. Even LeBron seems to understand it. Watching from the sidelines, he doesn't look frustrated. He looks content. The torch has officially been passed, and for once, the Lakers' future doesn't hinge on his every move. Luka is the now and the next. His presence gives Los Angeles something it hasn't had since Kobe Bryant, a true generational cornerstone. When you watch Luka play, you can feel it, the sense that something bigger is happening. Every possession, every pass, every moment feels like the beginning of a new chapter. The Lakers have finally broken free from the weight of the past and stepped boldly into the future. Luka's start isn't just history-making. It's destiny taking shape in real time. So now the question isn't whether the trade worked, it's how far this team can go. Can Luka stay healthy and push the Lakers toward banner number 18? Can LeBron and Luka coexist when the King returns? Or will the young star fully take control of the throne? No matter the answer, one thing's for sure, the Lakers' era of uncertainty is over. What do you think? Is Luka Doncic about to deliver Los Angeles another championship? Or are we just witnessing the start of something even greater? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into the stories shaping the NBA today.